drug outreach programs for another school talk. Basically, you know what I mean, just we in the suburbs, man. It's not even in the hood anymore. It's even in the suburbs, trying to stop the drug, trafficking that's going around. Trying to show these kids, some of the stuff that they doing and what they believe in and what they seeing on TV ain't, ain't all what it made out to be. So we here. Urban Spirit is taking it to another level. It's not just we going in the hoods, we going in the suburbs too to help those kids out also. So everybody tune in, stay posted. You know what I'm saying? It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every time we step.
You should be wearing your red ribbon sneakers today when you come down the regular day pencil. Teachers, please don't forget today is the day that Spring Hill Lake Elementary. Best school in PG County.
This time you gotta have even more energy because it's the last show. So this is like when I compete, I used to do 7 divisions. That means I would go from each division all day long and never eat. I wouldn't eat anything. And then I would go on center stage and I would start at 6 o'clock in the morning and I wouldn't finish until 3 o'clock the next morning. So I'll be going all day and I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep, I'll just keep on going until I couldn't stop. So this is my last division. You gotta pump me up. The louder you clap, the faster I twist, the higher I flip. All right, ready, clap.
Program called Urban Spirit. He said, Dad, the only way we can get to our youth is that maybe you should do something that blends together hip-hop music and martial arts. Most people probably don't get this. This emblem right here, and see, I'm 43 years old, but this how much I pay attention to what goes on in the environment of the kids. And I'm going to tell them to agree with me or disagree with me. This is the most powerful image that goes all over the world. It was discovered in a place called Rutgers Park, the inner city of Harlem, and it's called N1. Am I correct? Is that an N1 image? It's a basketball image. And basically they take creative ability of basketball players and put it on clothing so every kid that's all over the world wears this clothing. Our message is so powerful because we have a martial arts image that we believe that if we put in clothing and put everywhere, we can feed the desire to get and keep kids away from drugs and bad behavior. Let's give this young man a hand for coming up and getting involved. Well, I wish they were trying to talk to me. I couldn't listen to them because they wasn't speaking my language. And I think what we do with our whole movement, we try to speak the kids' language. Basically, drugs is not, when we talk about drug awareness, the drugs is the last thing that's the problem. It's the wrong friends that's the first problem. And it starts with your behavior. It starts with if you have no respect, first of all, if you have no respect, then you're not going to be able to stay away from those things that can take you down a real bad path that I went down. I don't have to go into the story. If some people get my DVD and people see what goes on, I've been everywhere you could possibly imagine. I don't even want to talk about it. But if you have respect, you have self-control, you have focus, you can avoid all those things. The reason why most people use drugs, or the reason why most people engage in that activity, be it through school, be it through neighborhoods, be it through putting it in their bodies, be it through giving it to somebody else, is because they lack self-esteem. So how we can build up our self-esteem, first of all, one of the things as a parent that me and my son always do, I never call him Marco. I call him Mr. Marco. He calls me Mr. Ben, or he calls me Daddy or Seafood, which is instructor. My little grandson and my newborn son, I will never call him DeMarco. I call him Mr. DeMarco. So first it starts with me giving them respect, and then they give me respect back. In our martial arts school, if you don't give me respect, then we got to make you do push-ups. And if I don't give you respect, then I got to do push-ups. So same things I ask you to do for me, I will do for you. If I say, at 43 years old, I say, do a flip. Well, I should be able to. Well, now listen up, everybody. I want you to think about two things. I'm 43 years old, and I did a backflip. I didn't learn that in school. I learned that in the projects in the bad neighborhood because I wanted to avoid the negativities that was going on in that neighborhood. And now when you see my son show you a whole new level of it, it's about us really trying to avoid those negative things that goes on out there. The last thing you want to do is put something in your body. Something that can hurt your body. If you put anything in your body that stops you from being like energized and motivated, it stops you from growing. And you don't want anything to stop you from growing. How many people want to grow up and be a great person? Raise your hand. How many people believe they're a great person right now? Put up two hands and say, me! So, we! What's that, we, Mr. Marco?
Yes, sir.
See, when you put your two hands up, you got to say, me! No. I know I'm loud in everybody in this room.
Hold on, guys. Get ready.
I know I'm loud in everybody in this room. Every day starts for me at 3 a.m. So when I wake up, it's me! It's over here. Everybody, when I say eyes on who, check this table out right here, because we was like over here like mixing a little bit. So when I say eyes on who? All right, so everybody will say you, sir. Because when you go for that job interview one day and you trying to get that great, fantastic job to run your own business, when that man said, well, give me your business plan, you got to stand there and look at him in his eyes. So when I say eyes on who, you going to say you, sir. Eyes on who? It's still weak. I don't even have a mic and I'm louder than everybody in this room. Eyes on who? Just over there. Good job. All right. See, think about this. Everybody stay focused. Me and my son used to live in a neighborhood that was so bad. Every day you wake up, bad things happen. And we work so hard to be positive so we can be doing what we're doing right now today. That's why you don't want to have the wrong friends. A friendship builds you up. A friendship make you feel good. A friendship believe in you. A friendship help you just like these teachers do. And in return, you should help them by showing them respect. If we show respect, then we don't have to worry about those negative things. Because when they come, we're strong enough to go the other way. That's why respect is very, very happy inside yourself. You don't need nothing outside you to make you be happy. And you can be free as long as you show respect. Because if you don't show respect, then you'll have your freedom taken away from you. And nobody wants that. Okay, I will never pick up harmful drugs. One more time, say I will never pick up harmful drugs. And I want everybody to try this one time. When I say stand up, I want everybody to stand up just like this. And then I'm going to say sit down. I want you to sit back down. But when you stand up, you cannot touch no one. You cannot hit anyone. You must stand up respectfully and pay attention right here. Everybody stand up, please.
Watch your fingers.
Okay? Great. Good job. Everybody sit down. Now, you can do that slow. This is what I'm going to ask you. In our martial arts school, we always say, how do we feel, Mr. Marco?
Super good and getting better, sir. Oh, yeah.
One more time. See, we teach little kids as young as 2.5 years old. And we ask them, we say, how do you feel?
Super good and getting better, sir. Oh, yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you that's a waste of time, because anybody that's a millionaire do positive affirmations every day to make themselves begin to feel that way every day. So everybody say, super good. And getting better.
time. I think that this message will go out to the kids in a way that they will understand. From watching them, I think they were paying attention. If you can catch a kid's attention, just talk to them. 2, give them something to stand for, or they'll fall for anything.